BOM, Bill of Materials. Actually, a bill of material is a record linked to a material that is made up with the components. Bill of material is a record linked to a material that is made up with the components. So, for example, there is a computer may contain the BOM items like the keyboard, CPU, mouse, and monitor. At the self-order creation, at the point of self-order creation, since you have maintained the condition records for BOM, the system will automatically explode all the BOM components and display it in the self-order. So, if you have one main item and the different components which is made up with the components of that particular main item, so we can go for BOM concept. So, at the time of self-order creation, the moment you enter the main item, automatically the components will be displayed in the self-order, and for this we are supposed to maintain the record set CS01. Now, while we are maintaining the condition records for this, for CS01, we have to see certain fields. Before that, the first difference between the normal concept and the BOM concept is the item category group of the material. The item category group of the material. The item category group of the material should be either ERLA or LUMS. Either ERLA or LUMS. The item category group of the material should be either ERLA or LUMS. That is the BOM concept. Now, if you can check here, you can check the item category group of the material. Let me show you. If it is ERLA, this is talking about the structure material above. So basically, if you have the ERLA as an item category group of that particular material, the main item will be priced and the sub items will not be priced. That means we will charge as a computer. We are not going to charge for monitor, we are not going to charge for keyboard and the mouse and the CPU. Those will be displayed actually. Those will be displayed, but the prices will not display for the components. It will be only priced for the main item. Again, then how this is going to happen? This is going to happen in this way. The item category for the main item, that is for the ERLA, is THQ, where THQ is relevant for price, and the item category for the sub item is for the sub item. The item category for the sub item will be TAE, where TAE is not relevant for price. So, in the case of ERLA, the main item will be priced, so the sub items will not be priced. And we have another item category, something called LUMS. This I am talking about. This is talking about structure material below. This is ERLA is talking about structure material above. This is below. That means the sub items will be priced, the main item will not be priced. And of course, the inventory also we are going to maintain in the sub item level. And so all the item level pricing will be done, and the components will not. The components will be priced, so the main item will not be priced. Again, how we are going to control this? Of course, we will see all this one by one, and how the automatically the components are getting displayed all this. Now, here in this case, the item category group of the material is LUMS. That is, the item category group of the main item I am talking about is LUMS. Because of LUMS, the item category for the will be displayed as TAP. So where TAP is not relevant for price, so the main item will not be priced, and the item category for the sub items is TAN. So where TAN is relevant for price, so the sub items will be priced. So all this along with the example in the notes at the screenshot very clearly given. Anyway, let us see all these things perfectly one by one, step by step in the system. Then I'll ask you to clear the thing. So the first change which we are supposed to have is the item category group of the material master. So I am taking ERLA here. So 102, 104 material I have taken as a ERLA. Let me save this. Now, let me go to S01 /NCS01. Here we have certain fields to maintain. The first field is the material. So this is in the material field we are going to specify the material for which the components are to be maintained. So this whatever the material we have specified here, that is the main item. Okay, now we have something called, of course, plant. We are supposed to specify the plant. I mean, in which plant the material is exist. So, for example, this material is exist in the plant hotel. And next is the BOM usage. We are supposed to specify the application in which the BOM is created. So, the BOM usage is always 5 for sales and distribution. It is always 5 for sales and distribution. You go to anywhere in the world, any company, any project, the BOM usage for sales and distribution is 5. Because the only reason is, you can see here, the only reason is 5 is for sales and distribution. You can see sales. The only reason is, not only the sales guys uses the BOM, the production people uses the BOM, the plant maintenance people uses the BOM, and of course the material management guys, the purchasing guys uses the BOM. So each and every guy have their own usages of the BOM. So for sales and distribution, this is always 5. So this is the thumb rule. Now we'll go and maintain the, just press enter. We'll go and maintain the records for this. So what is the sub items that we are going to get? That we will go and maintain. So when we are maintaining the sub items or the components for the material 104, the sub items also should exist as in the material master. If I don't have the material master, it won't allow me to do that. Yes, now the item category will get changed only for the main item, not for the sub item. So for the sub item, always the item category will be NORM only. Only for the main item it will be ERLA or LUMS. For the main item category, if we have as ERLA, so the main item will be priced. Sub items will not be priced. Right. So we are supposed to maintain the components here. So say for example, I am going to maintain the component as like 103, and I'll be maintaining as, say for example, 102, and of course finally with 105. So all this, whatever the components that I am specifying here, there should be a material master for this first. Otherwise it will throw error. Say for example, material RRR I am maintaining. Immediately it will throw error saying that there is no material master found for RRR. Okay. Now, of course, the quantity. We are supposed to specify the quantity. Suppose if I want to make one piece of 104, how many pieces of 103 are required? Whether it is 1:1 or 1:2 or 1:5, that is controlled here. I repeat here, we are going to the quantity. We are going to specify that if I want to make one piece of 104, how many pieces of 103 are required? I'll come in this way. Say for example, if I want to this main item for the four-wheeler, that is car. Okay. Say for example, 103 is a wheel. This is a car. This is a wheel. So, if I want to make one car, I need to have 4 wheels here. Am I correct? So, on that way, if you want to prepare one piece of 104, how many pieces of 103 are required? That is controlled here. So, for example, 2 pieces of 102 and 1 piece of 105 and 4 pieces of 103 are required. And just save the and of course unit of measure. You need to maintain the unit of measure. Otherwise, it will take from the respective material master. That's not at all an issue. Save it. There is some issue here in the material type HALB. Okay, this is cannot be used with the item category L in the plant combination. But I'm sure with the L we have specified this. Last time when I got the same error, I went and maintained the values. Let me check once again. Basically, this is something related to do with the issue which we are getting, because the material type and the plant combination, maintaining the item categories. The way we maintain the item category for the sellable material, for those people will also maintain the item categories. The sales in the IMG for production master data. Let me check the IMG setup. Really it is taking time. And one more thing, this is since this is a demo system, everybody will say, for example, there is a TP guy who is learning that. He will go and do some changes, right? And every time it will happen in this. So it is production, IMG for production. So master data, BOM, item, master data. Do we have something called master data here in the production? think slowly need to learn also. Again, it's opening also it is from this way only. I'll do one thing. Let me cover the concept, the config in the item category level, and the execution part. I'll clear the issue, then we'll take the execution part. Okay. How to create the sales order, how to create this, and let me explain the concept now. How the item categories are happening. Okay. Sorry, F1 also it will take time. So, as I told you, there are two different bounds. One is the item category with one is the item category with ERLA and with LUMF. Now, whenever we have the item category as the ERLA, so the main item for the main item, the item category will come as TAQ, where TAQ is relevant for price, so the main item will be priced, and for the sub items, the item category will come as a TAE. So TAE is not relevant for price, so the sub items will not be priced. So let me show you this here. /O VOV4 and also VOV7. Okay. That's right. So the main item is a washing machine, and anyway for that model number or that particular material number will specify there. Yes. Only those components which is relevant for that will be mapped against as a components for that material. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Now let me go for TAQ. In the definition of TAQ, I just want to show you the setup, and of course the item category determination. The document type is OR, item category group is ERLA, and how it is works. See, OR ERLA, automatically TAQ will come into the picture. Okay. Now, the moment we have OR, NORM, then TAQ, TAE will come into the picture. So for the subitem, the item category group is NORM. Because of the higher level item category TAQ, the subitem TAE will come into the picture. This is happening in the case of ERLA. Right. Now, let me show you this. This is what happening in the case of ERLA. So that means in the ERLA, the main item will be priced and the subitem will not be priced. So ideally, the TAQ should relevant for price. TAE is not supposed to relevant for price. So let me check this. I am in the TAQ and TAE also I will select. AE, go here. Now, if you can check here, see, I am in the TAE and it is not relevant for price, right? Suppose if I leave the blank here, not relevant for price. So that is the reason for the sub-items, the item category is coming as a TAE, you can see here, because of TAE is not relevant for price, so the sub-items will not be priced. If you can go to TAQ, this is relevant for price. So if I have the item category group as ERLA, ERLA, for the main item, the item category is coming as TAQ, where TAQ is relevant for price, so the main item is priced. There it is gone. Alright? Why I am going up to this? Okay. So the item category group for if I have ERLA, the item category will come as TAQ, where TAQ is relevant for price, you can see. So the main item will be priced. Am I clear with this? Now I'll go for the other the opposite combination. If I have the item category group of the item category will come as a TAP, where TAP is not relevant for price, so the main item will not be priced. And if I have the item higher level item category as a TAP, the sub item will come as a TAN here. So the TAN is relevant for price as usual regular, so the sub item will be priced. This is in the opposite combination. If I have the item category group of a main item is LUMF, the item category at the sales order level will become as a TAP. If you can go here for TAP, yeah, and TAN also required, yes. Where TAP is not relevant for price, let me go here, see, TAP is not relevant for price, so ideally the main item will not be priced, right? And because of TAP, the sub-item category will come as a TAN, where if you can check here, TAN is relevant for price, so the sub-items will be priced. Am I clear with this? Sorry? Yes. Yeah. because of the item category item category group in the material master is LUMF. So for the higher level item, that is for the main item, the item category will come as a TAP. And because of the higher level item category TAP, we have in the definition of the item category determinant the TAN, where TAN is relevant for price. So the sub item will be priced, right? So this is the whole concept actually. Asking something? Boss, this is for the main item. This is for the main item. This is for the sub items, components. See, the item category group for the sub items is always NORM. Either it is LUMF or ERLA, that will change only for the main item, not for the components. You see here also. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Hello? Okay. Now, this is the whole concept. Now, and one more thing. The moment we enter the components in the sales order, the system is automatically exploring the components. I mean, the moment we enter the moment I enter the main item, the sub items will automatically showing in the sales order level. Of course, we are maintaining the records for this at CS01, that is one choice. And here in the definition of item category, I have something called structure scope. I am taking value A here. Because of this A only, the components are showing in the sales order. Otherwise, if I don't have the A here, even though if I have and if I don't have the structure scope A, the components will not be displayed in the sales order level. It is explore single level BOM of material. So because of this only, the sales order level, if I enter one main item, the sub items are getting displayed automatically. So we also specify what is the application. Because BOM uses the different application, this is relevant for SD, right? And we also specify manual alternatives. Suppose if you want to give an alternative again manually at the sales order level, this will allow you to do that. So this is bill of material configuration. This is one. See, if we can check here, SD01 is the application for sales and distribution. As I told you, BOM is going to use by the production people, plant people, or the MM guys, the inventory management people, all this, right? See, plant maintenance, production, inventory, all this. So for us, the application is SD01. Yeah, for sales and distribution. These four fields are important for us. So this we have not covered when we are talking about the TAN, because in the TAN is not required. Let me go to TAN here. If you can check here in the BOM configuration, you don't have any values like that. Because of TAN, it is not supposed to display any items. Anyway, this we record only for the main item, not for the sub item. Right, main item is only supposed to populate the sub items, right? So the main item category is TAP. So in the definition of TAP, we are supposed to specify these values, right? Now, in the same way, in the definition of TAQ, also we specify the values. Because if the item category group is ERLA, for the sub items it will come as a TAE. So the main item it will come as a TAQ. So in the definition of TAQ, the same values will go and specify. structure scope. Because of this only, at the cell shader level, the moment you enter the main item, the components are coming automatically. Right? This is another important thing in the configuration point of view to remember it. This is the config settings, and the execution part is we are supposed to maintain. Once we maintain the record, we'll go and enter the cell shader. Automatically, the components will be displayed. Now, and we can save the cell shader. Both the cases of ERLA and LUMF will let me rectify the issue. Then we'll go for the execution part. Right? If you are thorough with the concept, just execution is maximum 5 minutes.